Hello there, welcome again to software engineering class. In this class, we are going to see scenario based element, which is a part of unit 2 and it's also a chapter 2. So, what is scenario based element in software engineering? We are going to see this part. The element of analyze model are we are going to start with scenario based element, which is nothing but your use case diagram, activity diagram, and swim line diagram. But we are going to see only two as we move on later part. In unit 3 and unit 4 we are going to see all those things. Then flow oriented element, that is data flow diagram, control flow diagram, process narration. Class based element, that is class diagram, analyst package, CRC model, collaboration diagram. And then we have got behavior model. We are going to see some abstract of all those things. As we move on to unit 3 and unit 4, we are going to see all those details step by step. But at this point, we know what is scenario based. Scenario based is nothing but where we are going to see only this part, correct? We are going to see scenarios. Now, there are other elements in scenario based. Describe what is this? Describe the system user point of view scenarios. How we are going to do here? We are going to describe the class based diagram, manipulation by the actor, how they are manipulated by the actor, how they interact with the ear, behavior, how the state changes when an event occur on it, and what are the inputs and what are the outputs with it. Flow data flow diagram, which shows what input data comes and into the system and how it works, and what will be the output, what are the system modification, what is the transformation. All these parts are in this one, correct? So scenario based element describe the system from the user point of view. How it can be used? It can be used in the use case diagrams. Class based is something based on the class, how you can manipulate the class, how the actor manipulate the class based on this one. Behavior, the use case diagram that represents state, the event that causes the state to change the state, change something. If you are at 1, if something happens, you are going to move 2. That is nothing but what has happened. It's your state has been changed from 1 to 2. Flow, you are going to change what will be the input that comes in the system, what are the functions that are applied to that, and to it to transformation, what will be the result output. In other words, what will be the input and what will be the output. Based on the input, what will be the output, correct? Now scenario based, you have seen this is nothing but your user case diagram, correct? This is your actor. This is an actor which act by external forces. What is that? We are going to see an actor can able to arm, disarm system, access system via internet, response to the alarm, encounter an error. Which all this part of this is response to alarm. It comes from sensor. Encounter with this condition, error condition will come from sensor. These are all through an app which can able to do. There is no need for sensor to come up. System admin can able to reconfigure system with the help of this one. This is scenario based. How? What do you mean by this? Describe the system user point of view from different scenario. This is user point of view from different scenario for home alarm, correct? Home alarm. Use case, how external actor interact with the system. Functional, how the system function for the process diagram. Flow chart, activity diagram, which we are not going to see in this video, okay? Activities and everything which we are going to see only this part of this one, correct? Scenario. And then what is the use case? We have got actor represent the role of people or device plays the system function. So actor is nothing but which plays system function. Number of different roles, how the actor perform number of different roles based on scenario. This is nothing but your use case. Why we are going to develop this use case? What are the main tasks and or function that are performed by an actor? What are the main tasks or function that are performed by an actor? What system information will the actor acquire, produce or change? What system information the actor acquire, produce or change? Will the actor have information, inform the system about the change? What information does actor desire from the system? These are all based on the activities. Now, if you are going to perform a task, what will be the task? What are the function? What are the procedures? What are the knowledge you gain? What is an expected output? What will be the input output? Who are going to do? These are all we are going to see with the help of this development. There is an example here. Here, what we have, use case diagram. A customer is an actor, correct, which make home automation selection. Make home automation selection from an expert menu, which is also an actor. What this expert menu will do? Order a food based on our requirement. We select it from here and then we give an order. Then order, let's move on to a cook, which is one more actor. Once the cooking has been completed, notify to one more actor, that is customer. Then customer pays the bill, that payment option. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 actors, and what are the functions for this one is represented with the help of this use case diagram. Then class diagram, I've already told you, this is a name, these are attributes, and these are function on this sensor, correct. This is various system object obtained. This is our class diagram. The next, behavior model. So behavior model, I told you up what will be the input, based on the input what will be the action. Behavior model means help to understand how the system behave when things affects the behavior. The behavior system is shown to describe with the help of a picture, the state diagram. Let's take an example here. Request elevator, request for flow visit from an elevator, correct. Press an elevator button, correct. It come, elevator moves to desired function. Means once you press a button, that is your input, based on this one I am going to this one, correct. And no, then it comes and reach the destination, correct. If then request for elevator from floor, then it will go floor button, that it will go from here. Other one, reach the destination, idle door close, again it will elevator door open, request for which floor it is going. So based on the input, yes, system changes, correct. The state transaction diagram in the picture, it lists the event of state, generally talks about different state of the system that can be event happen. These are all events. So based on that event, how you are going to change, correct. That is behavior model, we can give as a transaction diagram. Flow oriented element, this is one more as we part out of it here. Here flow control, correct. Data flow diagram, we are not going to see all those things, we are only going to see some example of it. That is flow control panel, user communicate with the data, safeguard home. Sensor status, display information, control panel information, alarm and everything. How information in transfer as if flow goes through the system. Flow information, how information, safeguard home, where the information is going. Flow of information, display is going to control panel, alarm is going to alarm one, telephone number, telephone is link. So how the information flows from one point to another. Flow of information from one point to another. I hope I have already covered the more than important points in this video lecture. This is nothing but scenario based element. Thank you very much.